Alright guys, I kind of just want to do a last kind of video in my greenhouse before I start planting everything into my garden, just to see how everything did in our first year with our greenhouse. I'm going to leave a little bit of stuff in there for a little longer, but the like tomatoes and the things that are getting kind of big for their pots, instead of transplanting them into bigger pots, I think I'm just going to put them right into the garden. So here's one of the new garden beds I got filled today, and I need to get more soil for the one here. We're going to add about 4 more, the same size as the boxes we already have in front here at some point. So let's see. Go ahead and open the door. When I came in today, it was about 63 outside, and it was 106 in the greenhouse. So it's just pretty much a given. If it's going to be around 60 or hotter, it's going to get pretty hot in the greenhouse, and I need to open the windows like right away. This is my spaghetti squash, the lone survivor, and I don't know, right here it's like splitting. I don't know how that's going to work out. It looks really healthy, but I don't know. If you know what that's from, go ahead and tell me, because it's kind of frustrating. I hope it makes it. I got the watermelon going, and the strawberries. Everything is getting so much bigger, and I'm thinking the tomatoes are ready to go straight into the garden. These are my bigger tomatoes. Don't they look healthy? Everything looks so great. And then the nasturtiums again. The little bell peppers, I think peppers take a long time to grow, so they're still pretty small. And then I've got some zinnia flowers here, and some what are they called? Snapdragons. And then, if you guys remember, I did a toilet paper roll mini flower garden, and it worked out really well. You can see I've already planted some of them, but look at all those seedlings. Everything's doing good. So, keeping those toilet paper rolls for a reason, I guess. My green beans. I already planted some of the broccoli and the cauliflower, but I have so many more. I'm not quite sure maybe I'll give them to somebody. I don't know. I don't really know anybody, but we'll see. The dill, I need to get that in the garden. And the zucchini and cucumbers. Cilantro, parsley, basil, and something is coming in here and eating things. You can see the basil's getting chowed down on. And then I transplanted all of the Brussels sprouts. I have a ton of Brussels sprouts. Hopefully we get a ton of Brussels sprouts, because we love those guys. And I've grown like one pumpkin in my life, and it never turned orange. It was just like a dark green pumpkin, so we'll see how this goes. Some more beautiful nasturtiums, Mexican sunflowers, and I was giving these black-eyed Susans a chance to grow, and they've been in here for a really long time. But look, they're finally starting to grow. Might not be able to see it, but do you see those little guys? Anyways, so this is kind of probably boring, but this is for my own reference. This is going to be for me when I look back and see how everything did over the years. The progress that we've made. And then it's kind of weird. I'm thinking my tomatoes don't like this soil. It was like organic. It was supposed to be decent soil, but these aren't even growing as well as the ones that are still in the pots. So, some tomatoes. And then I planted some lettuce. Those little green things are some lettuce. And these little green things are spinach. So, everything's looking pretty good. And I just wanted to make this last video really focusing on these little seedlings, because this is our first year with the greenhouse, and it's been awesome. I've really enjoyed it. I actually wanted to point out one other thing. Also this year, I got a few books, and this is one of them. And this it's been a great reference and guide to planting more things in my garden boxes besides just tomatoes by themselves. You can plant all kinds of stuff, not just tomatoes. Not just filling your whole garden with tomatoes. You can put all kinds of little things around it. Make more of your space instead of just thinking if you only have one box, you can only put one vegetable or fruit in it. So look into that book. It's called Carrots Love Tomatoes. Anyways, so that's a little bit of an update. We've got all kinds of blooms on the trees. I think I pointed out last time. And we're really looking forward to some better weather because on the Oregon coast, here on the Pacific Northwest, it can be pretty dreary and rainy, and today's been beautiful, and I think for the next week it's going to be nice, which will be great because Saturday we pick up our bees and we'll be working a lot more in the garden. So this is Oregon Coast Mama. Have a great week, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye, honey.
Bye.
I can't see you. Get over here. Stand back. Over here.
Bye.
Bye.